Print Money Ken, Print Money Show, no cap content. 5 reasons why you know you finna get scammed when buying auto primaries. Before we get started, let's pay some bills. Not a CPA, not a tax strategist, not a lawyer, not none of them things. I'm just one of those people that actually run these plays. So here are 5 ways you know you will be getting scammed when buying auto primaries. First thing first, ask the person how the line show up on the credit. If they can't log in or screen share or something like that to show how that line posts, 9 times out of 10, they can't post. Reason why I say that is because when you become a data furnisher and you get shut down, they come back and take the line off of everybody's credit that you posted a line to. That's if you get shut down. If you still active, you should be able to still see that line. So if you were shut down, you won't have action as showing people that that line actually posted because they took it off the credit. So that's one reason you'll know if you're getting scammed or not, because if they're shut down, then they won't be able to show you that the line was posted. It'll just be a screenshot. That's one. Second thing to look for, if they was posting, then the line is not going to say Chase, it's not going to say Wells Fargo, it's not going to say Ally, it's not going to say no major bank, no major bank, no major finance company, none of that. It's not going to say none of that. What it's going to say is your company name. For instance, if your company name is ABC Auto Finance, that's what the line will show up as. It'll show up as ABC Auto Finance. It won't show up as Chase Bank. It won't show up as nothing like that. It's impossible. You feel me? Like, it's impossible. Sorry, I'm cooking, so I gotta move the camera and things like that, but hopefully I get this message through. The line isn't gonna show up as nothing else. It's gonna show up as ABC Auto Finance. It's not gonna show up as Chase Bank, Wells Fargo. That's how you know you're getting scammed. So they send you a screenshot and it's showing Wells Fargo or one of those major companies, something you didn't hear before, a company you didn't hear before, a bank you didn't hear before, big banks, tier ones, national banks, credit unions. If they show you a line like that, they're posting all three. It's a screenshot that they did in Photoshop and they finna scam you. So don't lose your money. Another way you know you're getting scammed, if they saying something about debt reassignment with a debt update letter and a reassignment, shit ain't gonna work, man. They gonna scam you. Why? Reason being, the credit bureaus do not like credit bureaus that do not negotiate through letters when it comes to data furnishing. It got to be Metro 2 formatted, meaning Metro 2 is a format that talks to Oscar and the credit bureaus, and this is how you get your lines to post. If you don't have a Metro 2 based format like the Service Bureau, like M2 Reporter, like Simplicity, and the companies like that, and you don't have a data furnisher agreement, then in my opinion, in my knowledge, you can't get it posted. So that's a scam to look out for. Another scam to look out for, when it's time to make payments, before you even get to the payment part, if a person can't show their face like I'm doing right now, get on a Zoom call with you, get on Google Meets, FaceTime, like everything is through a Telegram chat or BTC, Bitcoin, run. Like, if you gotta pay in Bitcoin, that should be a red flag. Cause why you don't have a bank account? Why you not operating correctly? Why I don't have to sign some type of contract to purchase that? So, like with me, when I sell mine, you gotta sign a contract. You know what I'm saying? You gotta sign a contract. Hopefully you read that contract. That contract will state all the terms and agreement of you buying this line from me. Meaning that if for some reason we post a line and it falls off in 2 weeks because we shut down, you signing that contract agreement to let you know there will be no refunds. It would also state saying we don't have no control over when you get shut down. Yep, auto primary game is real. Zombie debt is real. You can touch whatever, like for instance, $10,000 invested with me, you can definitely touch $50,000 to $100,000 just selling auto primaries. It's real, and it's not illegal. But the thing is, so many people has misinformation about it that makes it hard for others like you and me to get by. And they gatekeeping the information. I'm not gatekeeping no information, but I'm not giving you everything, because then I won't have nothing to offer my clients that pay big money for it. So, but we definitely gonna expose the people that's scamming in the space. We definitely gonna call them a parrot, because that's what they is. They just repeating what they heard somebody else say that was cool, that the engagement was high on, that everybody is searching for. So now they on vidIQ in these places, seeing what everybody is searching for, and then they make a video or post a video based off that. So, like I say, I'm Print Money King. This is the first time on the show. No cap content, the Print Money Show. We definitely will give you real game and real value and things that's working in current day, not nothing that was working 10, 15 years ago. Zombie debt might have worked 10 years ago, maybe. Right now in day and time, now it's not working. It's kind of like authorized user. 10, 15 years ago, you could put an authorized user on a profile and go get approved for high limit credit cards. If you in the space now, you know authorized user don't do nothing but spread out your age and hide your utilization. It don't help you far as approvals, unless you using that authorized user to just get in the ecosystem, and then you going with that same bank account that you got the authorized user. I mean, you going with that same bank that you got the authorized user with to get whatever funding it is you want. So another scam when it comes to auto primaries, like I say, if it's a website, you click the website, it's showing you all these things on how to purchase, and only payment method is payments you can't get your money back with. So when I'm posting, I don't accept credit cards for the simple fact, if you're not here where I can slide your credit card through my EMV system, so I can chip that card, then I don't accept credit cards or payment. Reason being, you can just do a chargeback scam. But if you were somewhere close to me, or you flew in and want to be face to face, or whatever the case was, and you want to buy these auto primaries, then yes, you can use your credit card, because credit card protects your money and protects you. You can also pay in PayPal and things like that. Like when I got started in this journey, like don't get it out, it wasn't all peaches and cream. Like I had a whole bunch of people money I had to make up for. I was listening to a guy, he didn't know what he was talking about, and it's just, it was a lot. But I'm here now, and I'm one of the ones that can actually get this debt posted. I'm one of the ones that actually can get it done. So I'm just trying to show you a lot of scams that I walked into. Another scam: don't buy no single debts. Like you running high risk to be scammed. Don't buy no single debt. Not everybody, but majority of people in the space knowing about auto primaries, knowing about trade lines, they're gonna tell you they don't know when you buying a debt. That's why they can't answer your questions. They're just there to sell you debt. Debt buying is a good game to be in, because debt selling and debt buying is a good game to be in. Because like I said, if you buy $1 million portfolio, $25 to 3,500. That's a means you got $1 million in accounts that you can basically sell. If you find somebody who wants some single accounts, you can basically sell him 10 accounts for, $1,000. You still got, even if you got 10 accounts for, if you sell 10 accounts for $1,000, and you got, say you sell 5 accounts for $1,000, and each account was $25,000. That's $125,000 missing off their $1 million portfolio. So it's definitely a good game for people that's selling single debt. So if you're one of those people that bought a debt collection agency, or set up a debt collection agency trying to post primaries, and then you bought a portfolio of debt and you don't know the proper debt to set up, it would be would be wise for you to go and sell off your debt to recoup some of that money that you lost. You know, so like I said, those are like 3, 4, 5 scams that you need to watch for when buying primaries. No BTC. If they want you to pay in Bitcoin, red flag. If they can't show their face, or get on the phone call with you, or screen share with you, red flag, don't do it. If they show you a receipt that's saying Chase Bank, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, paid off auto, etc., etc., it's a screenshot and they can't post it, so red flag. If they hide behind a mask, you know you seen plenty of that. If they hide behind a mask, got their face covered up, they can't do what they say. So, like I say, man, if y'all like this type of content, y'all want more, please like, subscribe, and follow. And I definitely be giving y'all something every day, a gem y'all can use, man. News you can use every day. This the Print Money King, this the Print Money Show.